Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, beast races of Tambriel, and welcome to the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. Now, this is going to be a hopefully short introduction video, but I might ramble on for quite a while, as I plan to do a series on Morrowind, and I'd rather say what I want to say now instead of in the videos, so that the first few episodes aren't me just talking and character creation. So I'd like to get this over with first. If you just want to watch the Let's Play, then there should be a link. But otherwise, I'll go through what mods I'm going to use and kind of why I'm playing Morrowind. Now, Morrowind is a very special game to me. I think it probably brought me into the whole RPG genre in general after I saw Oblivion, which my mother played, and that got me hooked. I spent hours on the UESP wiki, the unofficial Elder Scrolls Pages wiki, just looking up stuff on Tamriel, and eventually I got my hands on Morrowind. And to tell you the truth, I've played probably over 1,000 hours of Morrowind, and I haven't even touched the main quest. When I started Morrowind, I was shit scared, and I think I didn't even go into any caves or anything. I finished the Thieves Guild quest without, doing much. I just found the easiest way to go around things, which didn't really involve seeing any of the monsters or the creepy things. And I used to play on the original Xbox, and I was quite young when I played it for the first time. And as years passed, I played it more and more, and my Xbox started to get kind of old, I guess. Whenever I started to cast spells, sometimes the game would just crash, and unfortunately, in the end, it became almost unplayable. Until I got a PC, and then I bought Morrowind again. But now, with a host of new mods, so it's almost like I've rediscovered the game. And I can't wait to play it, because Morrowind is an amazing game. And if I don't sell it here, I highly recommend you watch a video called Why Morrowind is Still Great Today by Sorcerer Dave, who also has an amazing Morrowind Let's Play ongoing, and he's an amazing guy in general. I'll put a link down to his channel and the video in the description. So moving on to what mods I'll use. I was thinking about using the Morrowind graphics and sound overhaul. I had heard some complaints that it didn't look Morrowindy. And I tried to install it, and it was an absolute bastard to install, so in the end I just stopped. I have spent hours setting up these mods and getting the right mods, and boy, I think I went to sleep at like 2 AM last night or something. But now I'm ready to go redding, well, after I've told you what mods I'm using. So I'm using all the kind of generic stuff, the code patch, the 4GB patch. I might actually want to turn this music down a bit. It's a bit crazy, and I might be getting kind of on people's nerves. Just put it in the background. Okay, so I'm using the Illis Solstheim Rumafix, as I've never done Soulslime or Tribunal. I didn't have the Game of the Year edition. I really want to do Tribunal. Blood Moon, not so much. But I noticed when I played, everyone was talking about Solstheim, and it's annoying, and this apparently fixes it. Another thing is the Delayed Dark Brotherhood attack mod, which stops the Dark Brotherhood from killing you. I think it's something to do with the Tribunal expansion. I've never been attacked by the Dark Brotherhood before in Morrowind on the Xbox, so I'm not sure. Then there is Bare Necessities, which I put in for a bit of RP. You've got to eat, drink. I think you can get addicted to skooma and moon sugar, and you need to sleep, which I thought would be quite nice. The next mod is Live Free, which kind of changes stuff up with the slaves. I always wanted to kind of free slaves, and this mod kind of gives you a bit more to do with them. I was thinking about using the twin lamps, but I kind of decided against it because I didn't really think the character I was playing would be too into that. The next is Fair Magicka Regen. So one thing to point out with Morrowind, you do not regen your health or magicka. In Oblivion, you do regain your magicka and stamina, and in Skyrim you regen everything. But as I plan on doing like magic stuff, I thought I'd use Fair Magicka Regen, as it does regen your Magicka, and I just kind of, I do really enjoy Morrowind, and the next mod as well is Accurate Attack, which plays into this, as in Morrowind it has a weird dice rolling system where there's lots of factors in you hitting, you often miss, but I thought if I added these mods together, like I'd hit a lot more and it would go faster, and I don't think people would want to see me like grind and miss. And another thing which also helps this is I've got a mod that allows you to run faster, as in Morrowind your running speed or your walking speed is horrendously slow, as it's kind of a small map, but it just feels huge anyway to me. But I guess they kind of had to have your like walking speed really slow. Another thing I have noticed while playing PC Morrowind is while I was playing on the old Xbox, the render distance was absolutely shite. And now I can actually see like across the water and stuff, which is crazy. But that might have to do with one of the other mods I'm using. Another mod I'm using is better dialogue fonts, which just makes things a bit clearer. I've got mods which allow you to buy houses. I don't know if I will, but I put them in regardless. There's a Speechcraft rebalance mod I've used because Speechcraft is a bit of a pain in Morrowind. I just thought I might try that out. There's also, I added a birth sign mod, which changes the birth signs up, makes them a bit more fun. I'd like to see how that plays out. I haven't really tested it, so I don't know if it will work too well. I've also got 3 companion mods, which we may or may not meet. Hopefully we'll meet all of these 3 people, or yeah, people. They're all people. One is the Julian Ashlander mod, the Constance Thief mod, and the Alaros Telvanni mod. And they're all in different places, I believe. One is by Ghostgate, one is by Genesis, and the other is in Sadrith Mora. I'm also using The Rise of House Telvanni and Uvaris Legacy, which are kind of Telvanni mods, the wizard people who live in the weird mushroom towers. I'm using main quest enhancers, which will enhance the main quest. Like, as you progress, more things will happen. I think like graffiti will start to happen, and there'll be kind of shrines to Dagoth and such. And I've never done the main quest, so that should greatly kind of make my experience better. I've also got Sothis Sil Expanded, which is to do with the Tribunal expansion. It's a lot more puzzly apparently, which sounds pretty cool. I'd like to try that out. I've got also Welcome to the Arena, which makes the arena in Vivec real and you can fight, which might be cool. Illuminated Order, which gives, there's this new faction where you kind of find artifacts and such, which sounds really cool. And the Adventurers Guild, where I think you go on quests and you stop people from pillaging tombs and stuff, which might be interesting. I kind of got it because I thought we might kind of just do some quests for guilds other than the stock guilds. Also, to make the game look nice, I've downloaded a texture pack, I think just called the Morrowind Texture Pack, which looks pretty good in my opinion. And I also have the Morrowind Graphics Extender, and I think I've added, pretty much put everything on like the FOV, all the dynamic lighting and such. And I think it's on like the highest settings. So it should, and I think it does, look quite nice. I don't know how good the MGSO would make it, but I think it looks good just the way it is. And the last mod I have is Morrowind Comes Alive, which adds loads of little NPCs around and makes the game kind of a bit different, a bit fresh. You see traders and like knights and vampire hunters around, which is really cool. What I actually plan on doing in this, I don't know, I thought I'd do a mage-like character who kind of focuses on stealth and uses blunt weapons. It's a bit weird, but if you fancy that kind of character, then you might want to watch. But I think I'll be doing, like I said, the main quest, Tribunal, the extra bits like the Adventurers Guild, the Illuminated Order, the Telvanni, and maybe the Mages and Thieves Guild. If I get through all of them at some point, I might install new mods. I might take some out as we go on, as mods are really fiddly, as I've learned over the past few days and countless hours of fixing. I've really garnered some respect for modders and people who do Let's Plays now. It's a lot of hard work, or I'm just really stupid. But I might maybe install Tamriel Rebuild. I don't really know how it would work if I have already saved games, but we'll see. So, thank you for listening to me ramble for so long, and I'll go ahead and start recording some Morrowind. Until next time.